Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to use the Big Muff setting on a Boss Katana. Now, I've got here a real Big Muff. So what we're going to try and do is to see if we can get the Big Muff in the Boss Katana to sound as good as the real thing. Now, I've got a feeling we can do this because I think the Big Muff is one of those pedals that it's really good for certain things. It's great for like octave lead lines, things like this. Now, if you look at players that use a Big Muff in a really big way, someone like Billy Corgan, he uses a lot of that sort of octave lead playing, and you can really get it to sing because it's almost violin-like. Now, if you start to play full chords on this, it's just far too mushy. Now, single note lead lines really work as well. So let's load up the Tone Studio for the Katana on the computer and let's see how good the Katana's Big Muff sounds. I've turned off the Big Muff pedal and now let's have a look at the one inside the Boss Katana. So if you come over to your booster settings and click on your booster type, second from the bottom says Muff Fuzz. So we're going to click on that. Now this is the sound of the Katana without the Big Muff switched in. Okay, let's bring the booster in. So instantly it has got that character. It's got that flubby bottom end that, you know, if I start playing full chords again, it's actually a bit cleaner than the actual pedal. So let's have a look at some of the settings and let's get a similar sort of sound. The first thing we're going to do is to turn the drive up. Let's crank it up to about 75. Okay, that sounded good. Now the Big Muff pedal has a lot more bottom end, so let's just turn that up to around 10. So that's starting to sound good. Now the tone, I think we could brighten it just a little bit, say +6. So that's great, we're really starting to get that low flubby bottom end that the Big Muff's really good for. Now I've gone through all the controls on other videos, but let's talk about them again. Now the effect level is how loud the Big Muff is. So if I turn it all the way down, we get absolutely nothing because we're running in series. So what we want to try and do is to get the same volume from the Big Muff as if the Big Muff was switched out. So let's try and do that. So a little bit louder. Come back just a little bit. Okay, that's working. Now the solo switch is for if you're using something like the GAFC foot controller. So if you're using the Katana live, that's really handy if you just want to add just a little bit of boost, say for like a solo. And the solo level is here, so this isn't going to be affected at all because we're not going to be using it. Now the direct mix is the clean signal that's coming through. So if I turn that up to 100, you can hear the clean signal coming through. Now we don't want that with a fuzz, we want that completely off. What I'm going to do now is to use the Big Muff pedal and the Boss Katana Big Muff and record a track. I really hope you guys got something out of that. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you'll be notified of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. Also, if you want to check out one of our preset packs, you can do. The link will be up here somewhere and also in the notes below. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.